Welcome to the Teapot series. And today is Life Transitions from Hot Mess to Success is our episode of today. And I'm Tina D.
I'm Tanny B. What does hot mess to success mean in regards to
We're talking about divorce and separation.
that fun stuff?
Yeah, and which also leads to career changes.
Okay.
We both have personal experience in this.
Because you are
Divorced.
and I am separated.
And we have children from this.
Yes. And we also have had to both have a massive change in our careers.
Yes.
This is a topic that could be split into about 3 or 4 episodes. So we're just going to cover the basics today. Let's be clear. Just give you some insight to personal experiences versus proper statistics. And then we're going to further on down the track, get a professional in to talk to us, probably a relationships expert that works with couples, and talk to them about divorce and separation.
Yeah, because it gets a bad rap as well. So it's like, what do you do when you're dealing with it, and why is it epidemic, I guess? Is it that the word?
Yeah, and the fact that we're going to get into
society.
this, but
Yeah.
50%, that's just marriages, end up in divorce. That's half of the people that get married in this world end up split. That's pretty heavy.
And that's just divorce. It doesn't include separation.
And that tells me we need to be animals.
So I think it's more than
and all
50%.
hump each other.
Just hump each
Because
other.
monogamy is not realistic. Okay, so that's my take on it, and gives me an excuse to be a tramp.
We're also going to be sharing oops moments, oopsie moments, and triumphs. Because we're not perfect either. Divorce doesn't happen just by one person. It takes two to tango.
Or two to fuck it up.
And it takes two not to see that, hey, it's actually not working, or what can we do to make it work? And it's okay if it doesn't work either. That's what I really want to.
Yeah, we really want to get message out that you're not a failure, because I've actually sat there thinking, oh, I'm a failure. I can't get a relationship to last. But we're just not meant to be monogamous. I'm sorry, that's my view.
Tanya's really.
And we'll get into that another time.
I like having one partner. But nonetheless,
of
my
course.
opinion's changed about having that one for life.
But if I end up being an absolute dick,
Exactly.
you're not going to hold on anymore.
No,
'Cause you've
exactly.
learned to let go a bit sooner than...
Yes, I could have let go sooner than I did, which is what we're going to be talking about.
I'm going to start this off. We've got some things written down because there's way too much information here.
So, Tanny, so the hot mess can sometimes feel like you're saying like a failure, but it actually gives us a transition to success. So I know that I have done things I wouldn't have done if I was still in, like, married, for example, and that it does transition you to something else. And for me, it's coming back to me and who I am, and being happy again. So I like that, the hot mess to success thing. It can be positive.
It's like that classic saying, see the gift in every situation and every challenge.
Yeah.
But when you're actually in the middle of a divorce or separation, it's not feeling like it's a gift. It's feeling like a punch in the face. Let's be real.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And you feel like you've done something wrong.
You feel shit.
Yeah, you feel shit.
You feel like shit. And
especially when kids are involved. I think that's the guilt.
Oh, absolutely.
You don't want to separate that family unit. And I reckon that's the main reason people struggle with divorce is the kids.
How many people hold on because of kids? It's the common excuse that I hear, doing it for the kid. I'm telling you, sometimes your children are better off to see 2 happy homes than one that suffers. And that's a classic Hilltop Hoods track. Sorry, I have to say it.
Yeah.
2 happy homes is better than one that suffers.
Yes, that's a good one.
So I think get into a little bit of the reasons. Are we doing reasons or
we're going to do
statistics
and reasons? So you said it's 50%.
Yes. Stay a little bit closer to your mic.
Yeah, I'm just looking for my paperwork. You might need to go first. Okay, here we go.
It's here. So the statistics, approximately 50% of marriages end in divorce is often cited, and while the actual rate varies, there's factors that contribute. We're going to go through the factors, won't we?
Yes, we are.
We are now. Here are some common reasons.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to go into the common reasons for separation and divorce. So it's not just divorce. Why are you staring at me like that?
Oh, because I'm waiting for you to.
Yeah, was I meant to do statistics first?
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
I'm just listening intently.
So I'm going to go first. We are not going to be able to go too deep into each reason because there are 9. 9? How come it's only 9? It should be 10.
There's some actually reasons are not on this, but I'll add that at the end.
But we couldn't, we had to do this in a time frame. So I'll start. Lack of communication, big whopper. Poor communication skills, can lead to misunderstandings and unresolved conflicts. Yes, studies have shown that couples who struggle to communicate effectively are more likely to face marital issues. Duh.
And can I say people think they communicate, but in reality they're not? Because communication isn't just about being right and saying your opinion. It's actually about validating, listening.
So
I think a lot of people do not validate what the other person is saying.
Because they don't care about their feelings. They dismiss them.
And you dismiss them.
Being dismissed up and it hurts.
It does. And then people go into either they go into full-blown arguments or they go into stonewalling or silence. We don't speak about it. And then they think, and then you let it go and they think it's okay, but you actually haven't communicated the issue.
That's a common one. That's one I suffered with, is being dismissed so much that I went silent, and a silent Tanya is not a good thing.
When someone stops, questioning you and they're silent, you actually got to think.
Dismiss you, shut up, what would you know? Oh, don't be stupid, don't be silly. And you just get shut down and you go, all right, what's the point of speaking? So that's a part of communication.
Yeah, I don't want to argue with you about it. That's dismissive.
When you're just trying to talk.
Yes.
I absolutely get off on arguing, and I just want to wake up every morning and have a fight because that's my goal in life. I want to attack you. Honestly, that's what I felt personally.
Yeah.
I just want to speak. I'm extremely expressive, and in high school and all that, it worked really well for me, asking heaps of questions. Not so good in my relationships.
Yes, and you can let that person talk and not agree, but validating is I see you feel alone or you feel not heard. I can see you feel that.
What man does that?
No man does that.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, not no man. Some
that.
men do. No.
Yeah.
No, that we can't.
But that's
say that.
only because you poor buggers have been raised
women are like that too.
That it's not manly to show emotion.
It's true.
That's a whole other freaking episode. That is. Let's keep moving on. Yeah. So lack of communication.
Yes, and the second one is financial stress.
Yes,
and I think that was big for me. My marriage as well, besides other things, but financial stress is quite significant in arguments and frustrations and
differing
in relationships.
Your spending habits can be different as well. Debt that you've accrued together and then financial goals not matching up, that can lead to heaps of stress and resentment.
Yes, it can. And one person might want to travel and spend their money and one person might want to save it.
Yeah. And
for example, a so basic example.
But it's actually one of the most common
is
finances. And then there's the gold diggers where their partners don't make enough money. So they're fucking out of there and they fucking cheat because they need someone with more money.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not personal at all.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think about that one like that. But yes, there will be people who
you don't want to be with a bum.
Not really.
Not really. Not really?
Yeah.
It's got to be a hot bum.
No, you
want. Be worth it.
So, no, you want to both contribute and
it's got to be.
And fair. If you got children, one's usually the caregiver of the children, so one will make more money than the other.
And be humble.
Yes.
Oh, don't you hate that when and I'm not going to say man or a woman, but when a partner is working and then they judge the person that's at home saying you're lazy and or what do you do all day? You just sit at home with the kids. That's a full-time job.
It is.
Mother. You know what I'm saying?
It is. And it's important that the children, especially from a young development age, that they have a parent at home a bit more.
Beautiful.
As well. I understand going to childcare and things like that, but you got the weekends and you got after work. Need to be there for your kids as well. And I think that's another one. Is that on
and so when people say that that's not a full-time job, you're raising a human.
Exactly.
You raised 4, you crazy woman.
Yeah, I chose to be a stay-at-home mum, but I ended up being a work-at-home mum. So I did an online business and that helped. So I was home from my children.
She's a superwoman.
And also working at the same time.
Which a lot of us do. I did it too. You think I got a maternity leave? No. I was having a baby and left my career and started a company because that was such a good idea.
Exactly. I had my 4th child. I had a home birth. I chose a home birth for my 4th. And I was working.
All right. So extramarital affairs can irreparably damage trust, obviously, and intimacy in relationships. And research indicates that infidelity is actually one of the leading causes. I can tell you it's number one. And I'm sorry, but people get lazy in marriages too.
Yeah, I think so.
I've heard women say, oh, we're married now, I don't need to shave my legs anymore or shave down there. I'm like, wouldn't that give you more of a reason to prune? But that's just me. I like to be
I
nice
agree.
and sexy and hot for my man the whole way through because that's what I want in return.
Yes.
You don't want no Tarzan in the jungle.
And I'll be looking at, if you do feel that way, why do you feel that way? Because I felt like in my marriage I was getting depressed. So I wouldn't take care of myself as well because I wasn't happy. So I think you need to look at.
Gee, there's so much to this, isn't there?
There's so much. And this is just our two of us.
And there's also scientific research that says we are actual animals and that we're not supposed to be monogamous. Now, when I said that before, that's actually not me just saying that. If you actually look into it, we're animals. Humans are animals. Monogamy came as a part of back in the day with the white picket fence and the man goes out and earns the bread, the lady stays home with the babies, marriage, children. That was actually brought in.
And was that more related to the women to be monogamous more than the men? Because men cheated a lot back in those days. And
oh my God, that was okay though.
That was okay. We look at the history.
And we do our worst slut. You know what I mean?
It's very interesting. This is a very interesting
Yeah,
topic.
this is a whole other episode. Cool. But yeah, that's infidelity. So I think we just keep moving on.
Yeah, I think people get comfortable and get too comfortable and familiar, and they think they're in a good marriage when maybe might be one partner that's not happy as well.
Yeah, and they're not speaking up. I mean, there's so many we both speak into, and you, all of you speak to so many people through life that all the different stories, all the different reasons, and just how blinded certain people are that they think, oh, I gave my partner everything. But it's a hold on a minute. There's got to be, I don't believe there's a reason people cheat. Some people are just scumbags and they'll just cheat. Okay. And we're not excusing that. Cheating is not okay. If you're going to be in a relationship with someone, especially with kids, and you cheat, you should be honest about it at some stage and go to your partner and say, look, I fucked up.
And you need to have those painful conversations.
Someone else. Yes.
Painful conversations.
We're not excusing cheating. Let's just be clear on that. Infidelity is not okay, especially if it goes against your moral value, your code.
Yes.
Yeah. But if you are, there's swingers out there. This is a whole episode. Sorry, we've got to make sure we don't go too far on. And we are going to do this on infidelity. But there's people out there that are happy to swing and the marriage is open.
Yes.
But
that's a choice and that's the conversation they've had.
And yeah, with infidelity too, and we're not here to give too many reasons here why people cheat. I think we're going a little bit on a tangent here, but it's a passion for me and Tina at this stuff because we've both experienced certain things in our past as well. Oh, where was I going with that? That some people get together really young as well.
Yes,
and they stay together for 30 years. And I'm sorry, but like people do get itchy.
And people change and grow.
And if you're not putting out anymore and your partner and you haven't had sex for 8 years, what do you think they're going to naturally do?
Yes.
If some hot balonky comes along and
someone that is emotionally
I'm so justifying it, I know. Let's move on.
So the next one is your unrealistic expectations. That's on our list as well. So many individuals enter marriage, I guess is what you're saying, with unrealistic expectations about love, compatibility, and the work required to maintain a relationship. The reality doesn't match these expectations.
Satisfaction for the
So just a quick example is that, typically the man goes to work and typically the woman's the one that maybe get a part-time job or go to work, but they're still managing the children most of the time. I'm not saying the other way around as well, depending on what your circumstances are. But then when you get into it, it gets mundane and you just get into this pattern that you forget to talk and you forget to date and you forget to, or just check in to see if it still works for you. Because maybe it doesn't work for you anymore. And it's okay. But then
that comes to the next one. It does. Growing apart.
Yes, growing apart.
So over time, couples find they've developed different interests, values, or life goals.
Yes.
This divergence leads to feelings of disconnect and prompts divorce.
Yes.
Perfect.
That's simple. Yeah.
And do you want to keep going? Lack of commitment.
Lack of commitment. So lack of commitment can manifest in various ways, from infidelity to not prioritizing their relationship. Research shows that couples who are less committed are more likely to divorce. And commitment doesn't mean just staying with that person because you've got kids together. Commitment means that you really love and value this person and you want to find something that you do together once a week or once a month that you both value, supporting each other so you can do your own individual hobbies. You don't need to do everything together. You can support each other in something that you do, but also being careful not to just say yes when you don't. Like the partner has to be okay with it as well. So communication is massive in that as well. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah. I was just going to keep going, but yeah, lack of commitment. Yeah, no, you covered it, really.
Okay.
Yeah. I just think it's a big reason why people, because things do change.
It does.
Yeah, it really does change.
I think you really love someone for so long and all of a sudden you're different about them.
Oh, we call it the goob. Being a good old friend, Franny, we call it the goob. And once you get the goob, you can't go back.
Yeah.
It could be a sexual goob or just all of a sudden you're repulsed the way that they do certain things.
The
goob. And you just go, it's really hard to get back. That might be a silly word, but it's a natural freaking thing. And it's so hard, especially when you love someone. Oh, anyway, let's keep going. So the cultural and societal changes is number 7 here. Changing societal norms around marriage and divorce has made it more acceptable to end an unhappy marriage. This shift has contributed to the rising divorce rate because there's some people out there that culturally they've got to stay in that marriage and they're very unhappy. And I think that's so sad.
And you got the other way where they don't actually put the effort into it. They get married, there's all that getting married, and they're in love and get married, and then they don't actually, and then it doesn't feel the same, and then they give up too easily. I think people also can give up too easily in a marriage as well.
Well, that goes back to lack of commitment, doesn't it?
Lack of commitment, yeah.
You just don't really. Oh, and have you heard of how many people go, oh, I've never really been into marriage, but it kept her happy.
Yeah.
Or kept him happy.
I actually struggle with that statement, happy life, happy wife, happy life.
Really?
I think more it's happy spouse, happy house, because I think it's both. Both people need to be happy in a relationship. Why is it all just the wife?
Oh, yeah, good point, Teens. Because she's always thinking of you men out there as well.
I do.
Fair. Happy spouse, happy house.
Because I was like, it's not just me. I want you to be happy too.
Oh, and there's so many men right now that would be going, go and work at my partner to think like that. Because women can be selfish. Sorry.
Yeah.
But that's a completely different thing.
It is.
What you just said.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because it does. It makes, like, the women have to just be the only ones that are fulfilled. Oh, and it also comes down to, just agree with her to shut her up.
Yeah. And like another statement, my wife let me. I'm like,
let
my
me,
husband
yes.
let me. Or,
my other half.
No, you don't own each other. You do not own, like, married is a commitment, but you don't actually own that person. They're still a separate
you think?
being. And they should, and within reason, they should be able to do what they want, as long as you both got the responsibilities. Yeah, your responsibilities taken care of. You got the kids taken care of. Then can you communicate and you support each other's individual hobbies or dreams or goals. It's so important.
Like the perfect lady.
Yeah, I'm divorced.
Yeah, because well, let's not go into that one. All right, and then we're going to go age at marriage. So studies indicate that marrying at a younger age is associated. That's what I just said before, so we won't.
Yes, so this is a very interesting statistic quickly, is that if your women are married before they're 25, the 50% rate is higher.
Oh.
So it's higher. And I know a lot of people who are long-term marriages that were married young, they're actually not happy.
No, and because it says here, they lack maturity and life experiences needed to navigate the challenges in marriage.
Yes. And they will change. They'll change a lot.
Yep.
My mum was married at 18, for example, and she will not be that person she is now at. I now.
69.
Yeah.
Good age.
Yeah. So changed a lot, but she is still married.
You're cutting out because you're sitting too far back.
Yeah, I'm right there.
All right. So previous divorce, and then we're going to keep going because we're at 22 minutes. Individuals who have been divorced previously are statistically more likely to experience another divorce. That's because they didn't learn from the first one and then jumped into it.
So I've been reading this a lot.
This can be attributed to unresolved issues from the past relationships or a lack of commitment to your new marriage. Don't freaking get married again.
Not unless you heal yourself.
Yeah. Just go heal yourself.
You'll go heal yourself. So it's really important to work out why your marriage didn't work out, and it does take two people. Even in even in domestic violence and things like that, it still takes that one person not to leave earlier, because I get why. We'll go into that later. Very important that, I don't know where I was going with this. I lost my train of thought.
That's one thing, and we're going to keep moving.
This is big for me, though.
No,
it's a big one.
It was something about the divorce, previous
relationships.
Yes.
So if you do not heal why you got divorced in the first place, it will show up in your next relalectionship.
That goes for any kind of, doesn't it?
Anything.
You have to be married to go through that.
No, any relationship.
Same with separation, yeah. It's called relationship hopping.
Yes.
And I was a queen of it.
Yes.
And I hadn't healed from the last one because I was distracted by the new energy because it was too hard to break up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it takes good 2 years to know someone, by the way, 2 to 5 years to really know someone.
So I'm just going to, with some supporting information before we go into statistics. Yes. So a report from the Australian Institute of Family Studies highlights that communication problems and infidelity are the top reasons for divorce in Australia. Yes. Research by the American Psychological Association indicates that couples who attend premarital counselling have lower divorce rates, suggesting that preparation and open communication can actually mitigate some risks. In conclusion.
Wow, that's a good one.
Whilst the statistics that 50% of marriages end in divorce is sobering, it's essential to recognise that many couples successfully navigate their challenges and build strong, lasting relationships. Understanding the common reasons for divorce and separation can help individuals prepare for marriage and work proactively to strengthen their relationship. Now, I got some of those from a couple of sites that we will put up on our social media so you guys can read more into that. But yeah, what do you think about that?
I think that's good because there's a 50% that are successful.
Yep, and I think we need to go into some statistics now, team. Do you want to lead it? Here you go.
Yes. I've got it here. So as of 2021 in Australia, Bureau of Statistics, ABS, have reported approximately 49,510 divorces. Wow. So it's around 2%, 2 per 1,000 population over the past 2 years. But say 1 in 3 marriages end in divorce, but many couples separate before officially filing for divorce.
And let's not forget the separated eggs.
So I know people that are separated but not divorced, and sometimes they don't file for divorce for a long time. So there is, so I think...
Well, that would just mess up the divorce rate statistics.
Yeah, it would. So it's important to know that if we say 1 in 3 marriages, it'd be higher if you include all relationships.
And the sad one is the next little point here is that 10% of children experience their parents separating. That's sad.
Each year.
Because kids blame themselves.
Yeah.
Yep. So keep going for demographics.
So they say the average age is around 45 years for men and 43 years for women. And approximately there is around the 12-year mark.
But most divorces occur after 12 years of marriage.
Approximately after 12. Yeah.
They probably knew about it 2 years in. That's what I was like. I'd know something and I'd hold on for 8 to 10 years.
Yes, people hang on thinking if to do
some
this,
do that.
Some people
are worth it.
But some people
are
are
not.
worth it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was married for 16 years before I separated, and officially married really for 20 years because I only got officially divorced 2 years ago. But I was separated 5 years ago.
Yeah, we were raised, you never give up. You try every avenue you can because we were raised as Italians and Greeks. It's a kind of sign of failure if you don't.
It's massive.
Yeah.
My mum still says today, and from her mum, she got that statement saying, if you make your bed, lie in it.
Yeah, and we won't even go there. But
and I'm just like...
Mum and Dad have had their issues and ups and downs.
So I'm just like, we can get up from laying down.
Yeah, I know. That's good.
That's when you care. Yeah, so I stayed married for a long time due to that cultural... You chose that person, you had kids with them, you stay married. I don't believe in that so much now. I think it's important to look at yourself. And
new age now.
Yeah, and if it's important to you and you feel you'll be better off to separate.
Mate, I am so blessed I'm not in a culture where I have to stay married to an arse hat.
Yeah, and it's also important to look at the other...
We've got freedom.
Yeah, also important to look, just don't give up either if you really want to be with that person.
Oh, then let's get 4 chances.
Yeah, you choose. You got to choose each other, but then it's important you choose yourself too, and you got to do what's right for you. So you got to really look within. And
because look, we fuck up, right? We make mistakes, but I got taught this.
Yeah,
sorry, without change coming after that like event unfolded
Yeah.
is just manipulation.
Yeah.
So if you say sorry, oh, I'm so sorry, babe. I'm so sorry, babe. But you keep doing it 100 times and, oh, this is shit. Never going to work out.
Yes.
So, yeah, give them some chances. Don't give up straight away, but also be realistic.
And that comes to communication and commitment, doesn't it?
Yes.
What you just said. Yeah. A big one is career changes. And I know particularly for women that when they get separated and divorced, they actually, because most women are the main carers of their children, they lose a lot of money. Their finances are dropped. So they have to look at a career change or ways of making money to help, because now they're on their own. They've got to pay their rent or mortgage.
I'm there now. I'm gone from a business to I'm on a parenting payment and it's hard.
And not everyone does 50-50 with their children. A lot of women take on the main carer role. Sometimes it's a dad. I know dads that are 100% caring for their children as well. Yeah. And I know there's people who do try the 50-50. It doesn't work out for whatever reason. So one parent is usually look after their children.
And not everyone, I was just going to say, sorry to cut you off before, not everyone does child maintenance either. So that financial, you get those exes that are just female or male, that are just ass hats instead of assholes. They're ass hat. That won't pay their way. So that makes it hard.
Yeah, and I've got so many stories about that some people won't even get work because they don't want to pay the child maintenance. There's so many. I've heard so many stories.
And who suffers, man? The child.
Yeah,
it's just bullshit.
It is. It's massive.
Moving on to a little bit of career changes. So we've focused a lot on separation. Going in what you're saying about the impact of divorce and separation and that impacting employment. Can I read a little bit on that?
Yes, you can.
Yep. So divorce and separation obviously leads to significant life change, including career shifts, which is what Tina was just talking about. So many individuals report seeking new job opportunities or career paths after they separate. So research indicates that 50% of divorced individuals consider changing careers, often seeking more fulfilling or financially stable positions. So that means a little bit of re-education and some reskilling.
Yes.
Many people do pursue further education post-divorce, and statistics show an increase in enrolment in vocational courses and online learning platforms.
Yes, that's so important.
It's also known as a coping mechanism. Tina, if you want to read this bit.
Yes. So engaging in work can be served as a coping mechanism to help individuals regain a sense of purpose and stability.
Yes, and community.
Yeah, so it can also lead to improved financial independence, which is crucial for many post-divorce.
You think rent's still going to be paid?
Yes, for sure. And some women or men who were the main carers and chose to be stay-at-home parents would need to look at gaining employment, and some of them need to go back to school, do an online course to help them get better employment with better wages.
Right. Now we're going to go into something personal. So there's some of our statistics, and you will get the information, like I said, on our social pages. I'm going to put where we concluded those actual facts from, which is the Australian Institute of Family Studies as well. That's one of them. Now we're going to go into a little bit of personal. Yeah?
Yes, you can start. Or do we just? I'm happy to start.
No, I'm
divorced with 4 kids.
We've got lessons learned and triumphs and sorrows.
Yes.
Yeah? Now, we do have to keep this brief because we'll
keep it brief because I'm not going to go into the reasons for my divorce in this episode. I just needed to separate from my husband for my own mental health. And I do not want to say too much on him at this stage, but it was really crucial that I left my relationship, and it took me a few attempts. So I separated once in 2016. We got back together, and then we traveled to Australia, and then we came back, and then we separated again in 2020.
Sorry, I'm listening.
And then COVID hit. So we had an online business together, but I had it because it was my main income. And then COVID hit 2 weeks later. And then my business just went gone overnight. Like I really struggled financially for the first year. I had some amazing people in my life that helped me cope, but because my ex didn't work, I was really on my own. And I had financial support from his family and my friends and other members. And then now I'm a support worker because I wanted an income between 9 and 3. And I am actually study full-time at uni as well because I want to get to the higher pay bracket. So that's my education. So I do study full-time at uni now. It's taking me, I was on and off that for a while, but back onto it. And I work about 20 hours a week.
Well, it's actually one of the podcasts as well we have
Yes.
had to extend going on air because we wanted to do this a long time ago, but we actually both had to take on, especially you, I'm recent from last year, but we've had to take on, shit, we need to make some money. Like, it's all great when we to do the podcast, but we actually need to feed our children and
Yes.
pay our rent. So that's actually a huge impact from separation and divorce
Yes, it is.
because our own dreams had to be put to the side, but now we're slowly, you're finding that balance. Because I remember you saying, Tanya, I need to work.
Yeah, I do.
I need to earn money and we can sit on this little dream, but she had to go to work and I had to support that. And the same with me.
Yes.
Like when I've had to pause the podcast as well because I had to suddenly find other ways to earn income because I was a bit spoilt there for a while and I had a very comfortable lifestyle that just got shut off. And so now I'm
Exactly.
actually right in the thick of
And
where you were a year ago.
it's also, you can look at the other
I
side.
need to earn money.
If the other one partner is making the money and the other partner is earning a little bit of money, they still have to navigate a loss of income as well. Even though they've got a full time and they might make good money, all of a sudden they have lost some sort of support and income. So it works even if you do have a good paying job. This is, I'm mainly thinking of men as well, usually do. They still have to navigate the financial changes and actually having their kid more in their lives, which they hadn't had before because the wife or whoever the partner has always looked after them.
Yes.
So it's not just about
And
the
then they
finance.
understand that comment. Oh, you're just at home with the kids. You've got it easy. Am I? Now you get it.
Or the other way around. I work all day and I'm tired when I get home. It's both sides as well. Like I want to just rest for a little bit. So
What's your triumph through this?
just my triumph is that
Done it.
for me, divorce was necessary and I am better for it. My relationship with
You are better
myself is
for it.
more important. My relationship with my kids and my kids are just all better and happier.
Yes.
And
Same.
they don't need to have, for me, a big eye opener is that it's okay to have 2 homes as long as you respect the spouse and respect the other person, the ex-spouse.
Yep.
Respect
Don't rubbish
them
your
and-
ex-partner to them.
No, do not. I have just a lot of stories about that
Yeah,
too.
that's a
If you
whole other
just, mum and I was like, Dad loves you so much and we both want you to succeed and it's about their successes as individuals.
Yep.
So that was big for me and I think I pretty much have done that with the kids and
So me, I'm the same as you. Like my lessons learned that I'm certainly a very strong, assertive person too, and this voice will niggle and niggle inside of me if I stay in something and that I'm not happy in. So I look back at my history of relationships and breakups and I pretty much left every single one.
yeah.
Even though I find it hard to leave, I always ended up leaving, and that's because I'm either a restless little thing that will never be happy, or no, I'm
You're
actually switched on.
a type.
Yeah, and I'm just the same as you. And I'm just the same as you. I had to end that. I had to go
Yes.
because it was getting really miserable. And I had a little young being. She's only 6. I had to think about her. And
Yes.
she was starting to see me and her daddy not happy. So look, for me, it's definitely success. The hot mess was being in that relationship. The success is me being out of it. Yeah, look, this is a whole other segment. The tips and advice for navigating through all this. I will finish on a note in a minute. But
Yes.
for me personally, I'm now in the thick of financial hardship where Tina was a year ago. I need money. I did want to just ideally focus on the podcast, but I actually probably have to get a part-time job and I will still I'm actually going to jump onto your Mabel to
Yes, I work for Mabel and myself.
Yeah, so I'm going to start doing some support work as well and probably go back to youth work just to earn some income. So I get this, I've just gone from really comfortable, a little bit spoiled lifestyle to struggle town again. But my old thinking has just clicked into mine. I was just jokingly saying to Tina earlier, it took me to run out of every freaking cent to start budgeting and to start not spending frivolously, you freaking idiot. You could have done that months ago and you wouldn't have run out of money.
Yeah.
So I've actually challenged myself to the very end, and it's actually not funny. But anyway,
You don't say something on that, though.
I'm writing it, guys.
I think when you're unhappy or you're stressed out, you do overspend. I think it's
Oh, yeah,
I think it's a coping mechanism. Yeah.
Yeah, because do you think that we're doing the jinx with 49 and 44 and we're still doing jinx? Fucking immature.
Never
All right.
will.
Fucking immature.
Never
All right,
will.
so we do have to wrap up this
Yes.
episode. I'm just going to finish on a note here. I just don't want to feel like we're rushing this. I hope you guys have gotten something from this. We can talk fast. It's
Yes,
just
we
take
can.
a minute. There is a lot to this. We're going to do another segment. We're going to have to because I feel we've rushed this. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to make note of that on our socials. We are starting out. This is our second episode, so we really are apologetic if we're rushing through this. But at the end of the day, I just want to say this, okay? So let me just bring it up because I've lost my notes unless you've taken them under your elbow.
Well, she does that and say thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks for
I'm
listening
really happy
and
to hear with
looking.
us.
As we do wrap up today, we just want to remind you that while divorce and separation does feel overwhelming, it can also present incredible opportunities for growth and reinvention.
Yes.
Just a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly.
Yes.
This challenging chapter can lead you to discover your strengths
Yes.
that you never knew you had, which is what we're talking about. And just remember that change often opens doors to new paths and possibilities. So embrace this time as a chance to redefine your career and pursue your passion, which is what we're doing with the podcast. So whether it's starting a new job, launching a new business, or exploring a completely different field, don't be afraid to take that leap. Did you want to conclude with this, teens?
Surround yourself with supportive people.
Thank you. And with stuff without you.
Seek out new experiences.
Yes.
Like, yeah, make new friends as well and join a club. And trust your ability to create a fulfilling future. Every ending is a new beginning. I'm so big on that. Every ending is a new beginning. I don't believe in the whole start again thing. It's like continue your journey and you'll never go back to that person you were.
No, it's a new perspective.
Yeah. It never will. You grow. So every ending is a new beginning and you have the power to shape your journey.
Yes.
So
you
go
have
forward.
power.
So go forward with hope and confidence, knowing that brighter days are ahead. And you know what? You're going to be okay. You will be okay. And I know it doesn't feel like that in the moment. So I validate you if you're feeling really shit because you're breaking out right now. I really feel and see you. It's really hard in that moment. And you might want to cry and be angry. And I get that. And you're allowed to be upset.
And if you don't have a support network, you've got us.
Yeah.
Listeners, definitely. So do you want to just have a quick, let them know about our socials and how to contact us? Because you've just done the website. It's coming. I don't think it's out now. Sorry to those that actually went to click on our website.
You know why it's not out now? Because I'm linking the Instagram page to the website. And my computer's really slow. And I was on it today to do it and it just wouldn't load up. That's why. If it's not me being too busy, it's the computer deciding to have a holiday and not work.
Good old tech. We love tech.
We love it. So it's www.teapotseries.com.au. So remember, teapot is just the letter T.
The T.
And then pot. So TPOT.
Yes. And that's for all our socials.
Series. And that's with all our socials as well, Instagram and Facebook.
We will be doing a TikTok. That's coming. But for now, it's just Insta and Facebook.
Yes.
And next week's topic is the power of a positive mindset. So think happy and be happy and maybe a little crazy. So we will be exploring how a sunny disposition can change your life. Because who doesn't want to be that person? I looked up there instead of there. Who dances in the rain? Just don't forget your umbrella.
Exactly.
That's how cheesy. We have to write certain things down. There's too much information.
That's
a positive mindset. That's going to be a really good one to listen into because there's some moments you just don't feel positive, but it's how to navigate through that stuff.
Yeah, and I believe like there's lots of toxic positivity info out there too at the moment.
Like la drown out all the reality by being this happy little. We're not talking about that.
No, we're not. We're talking about being
that's
positive
not realistic
in your sadness and putting one foot in the other and doing little steps, and you still feel heavy, but it's about taking those positive steps and having that positive mindset.
Yeah, and just getting through it. And it's going to be a really good episode. We can't wait to explore this with you. And again, any questions, any tips, any topic choices that you want us to explore, please do not hesitate to contact us via email or post something on our socials, and we'll see you next week.
I didn't say the email address before. It's teapotseries.
Oh, do you want to email us? You might need it. Say it again.
teapotseries@gmail.com. Excellent.
All right,
we look
guys.
forward to talking to you next episode. Okay, bye for now.
And thanks, Tina.
Thank you, Tanny.
Bye-bye.
Bye.